What's up, YouTube? Trades and stuff here. Just doing a rarity update and also some TCG exclusives and OCG imports. Probably not the imports in this video, but probably the exclusives, some of them. Six Samurai, some of the rarities have been confirmed. The only secret rare is, I think, the Six Strike, which nobody's going to use. So you don't even need to worry about that unless you want it for like collection purposes. And then the only ultra of them is the Synchro Shien, which you need two of him, and I wouldn't really worry about that. I'm going to be running 3, but I've already got 2 pre-ordered, so I don't really need to worry about that right now. Kazan and Kageki are supers, and the rest are commons. Oh, and Anishi is also an ultra, and nobody's going to be running him in a good 6 Samurai deck, so you don't need to worry about that either. And so basically, Kageki and Kazan are supers, and I thought Kazan was definitely going to be an ultra or secret, because he's going to be like, he's a really good one. But he's not going to be that hard again, and he might be like a $15 super, but I think he's going to be really easy to get. And then Kageki is also super, and he should be really easy to get. You only need to run 3 of each of them, and so that's really good. Some imports, not imports, but exclusives. Chaos Hunter is an exclusive. I really like this card for the art. The art is like really cool. I want to get a playset of these guys. It's just really awesome art, and it's just like Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier art. That art is awesome with this as well. Its effect is when your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard 1 card from your hand to discard 1 card to special summon this card from your hand, and then your opponent cannot remove from play cards. 2,500 and 1,600 for its stats. And I'll just let you guys look at it again. This thing is just awesome. It's epic. I mean, I definitely want a playset of this stuff. And then, to move on to more, I think some imports like the Hourglass and different... Honestly, some of these cards aren't worth it to have, but others I would really, really want for a deck. Hang on a second, let me find Bloodsucker. Here we go. This has been out for a while too in the OCG, I think. At least, I think it has been. I know it's been in a game or 2. Bloodsucker. That art is just like, it looks like really original art, and it's each time it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. That's really cool. It mixes in with a spell card, which I think I've already mentioned in one of my other videos. And basically, the spell card is choose a 2,000 or less zombie type monster you have. It can attack directly, and so if you get those 2 in the sneak peek, I think it's pretty good dealing damage. And it's called Overpowering Eye. That's what it's called. I'm not going to show you that though, because that's not as important right now. Let's see. Oh, Elemental Hero Ice Edge. A lot of people want this for Absolute Zero, and I really like this one too. And I think it just looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks definitely. It's obviously an E-Hero by the way it looks. Sorry for the reflection. But yeah. And its effect is, once per turn, you can discard 1 card to activate this card's effect. If you do, it can attack directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, select and destroy 1 set spell or trap card they control. It's got 800 and 900 for its stats, and it's an ignition trigger effect. It's pretty good actually. It's not a tuner, but I still think they might run like 1 or 2. Obviously, they're gonna want to run this because it's a water for one thing, and it's just really good. I think it's pretty cool. It just adds on to the waters in the deck. Easily future fuse for it instead of wasting something else. Alright, now let's check out some others. Max C. I know I told you guys about that. It's named after me. But this one, oh my gosh, side against 6 Samurais up the butt. I mean, seriously, look at this. Alright, Max C. It's like the shiny black C, except for it's got 1,000,000 of them on the picture, and it's supposed to be, I think, like shiny black cockroach or max creature or something like that. Basically, activate by either player's turn by sending it to the graveyard, and each time they special summon, draw a card. So basically, they special summon, you discard, draw a card, and hopefully they don't special summon. Hopefully they're smart enough not to. And if they aren't smart enough not to, you draw into game. It's awesome. Other exclusives here, or imports. Go wait for it to load. Alright. Now I'm going to check out a card that I think is actually really interesting. And it's going to be Needle Ball. This card sucks, but I remember it being in some old games. Same with the Hourglass of Courage. And it didn't have the same effect. I just think this thing looks really creepy. And it just looks at you. Like, really creepily. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a Fiend, flip effect, pay 2,000, inflict 1,000 to your opponent. It's a horrible effect unless you're going for game, which nobody's going to use it. I just think it looks kind of cool. Now, let's go with one more import, and that's going to be the Hourglass of Courage, I guess. Because it's a cool card. And, like, I think Harakiris in this actually might become tier 1.5, tier 2, because they're getting a lot of support. Like, one of the cards in here, it's an ultra rare, and it basically says it has attack and fable, like all the Harakiris say. If it is chosen as attack target, it changes defense. If it attacks, it changes to defense. It doesn't have the destroyed if it's in defense either, which is awesome. And it kind of abuses the effect of one of the synchros coming out in this set, I think. Basically, or is it? Oh, the last set, I don't remember. But it basically says when one of your Karakuri monsters changes position, draw a card. So it's kind of broken, just in my opinion. Alright, this is just a cool card. I don't know if this is a secret or not, but... Alright, Hourglass of Courage. Bad card. When this card is normal summoned or flip summoned, half this card's attack and defense, original attack and defense, and during the end phase of your next turn, double this card's attack. So obviously, it's a bad card, but I just find it really interesting, like how they're just adding in all these old cards for the OCG imports, like way after they were released. I know Bloodsucker was released a while back in the OCG, actually. I don't know if while back is like considered like a few months or a year, but I know it was released. I know they've had it for a little bit. And also, I really think this card's cool. It might replace Gores, but it might not. And it's a trap card. It's the Golden Apples, or Apples of Frigg. And basically, when you take a direct attack, when you control no monsters, special gain the life points back, and then special summon a something token. Oh, I can't see it, it's blocking. But special summon a token, question mark attack, question mark defense. Its attack and defense are equal to the life points you gain by the effect. So, I'm thinking that it's actually a better card to, like, maybe side. I don't know, I'd probably maybe main to take over Gores, and maybe add something else in for monster support. And I don't know if you'd want to run that, but I think it's actually really cool. And I know in the sneak peek it's going to be helping me out a lot. So that's really all for the card updates right now. Rate, comment, subscribe, trades and stuff out, guys.